Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for March the 27th through to April the 2nd, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Thank you, truly. Well, let's see what the energy is going to be for us this week. Five of Swords. Five of Swords is our very first card. So, you're walking away from the negative. You're walking away from the procrastinators. You are joining up with like-minded people, positive people, people that respect you or hold the same values as you do. With the Chariot. Chariot is all about your focus, that you drive those horses where they need to go, that those horses would be any which direction but the direction that you want to go if you weren't holding those reins tightly. So it is keeping a conscious focus on your path forward of what you want to accomplish, your goals, your dreams, your desires. Absolutely. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's been so popular this week. This is slow and steady wins the race. To allow the flow to happen. To not try and control the situation as much as understanding what the next step needs to be. Making the plan, understanding the plan. You're a Capricorn, so I don't worry too much about you making the plan, trying to overstep bounds, trying to cut corners, trying to skip steps. But the card is here, so I have to say it to you. To go with the flow, to let some things maybe work its way out on its own in order for you to concentrate on where your focus needs to be, what steps you need to take. We have the Three of Cups over the Chariot. How beautiful is that? Because this says that, where you want the happiness, where you want the joy that you created, that you drive the force into it being a realization or a reality in your life, that you create the happiness or the sadness for that matter. But these cards are talking about happiness, joy, celebration. So if you were planning on getting everybody together for a family night or a couple of friends together for just getting together and having fun, having a few laughs, kicking back, have no fear, because that's how it will go for you. You hold the reins. You hold the reins to the focus of where your happiness lies and creating that happiness for yourself and that joy for yourself, that well-being for yourself. So maybe this is breaking away of allowing other people to plan these things in your life, that you are more concentrated on maybe work or career goals or doing something within the community and grounding yourself in a disciplined work habits and not experiencing joy and fun. This is telling you to experience the joy and fun. So I've gotten go with the flow and experience the fun. Get around like-minded people. Walk away from the negative, dissipating energy that some people and situations can have in your life. This is opening yourself up to fun, happy moments, joys, and experiencing the now. We have the Devil as our underlying energy. So this is the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. The Devil has been a very popular card as well for this week's readings. This is the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is the new you being rebirthed. Where do you want to begin again? Where do you want to start? Where are you taking care of yourself? Where is your focus? Where do you need your focus to be? Where are you dissipating your energy? Where are you allowing other people to dissipate your energy? Where are you not finding that freedom, that liberation, that happiness, that joy? Really look at these things. It's almost like you're taking a step back to really analyze what makes you happy, what makes you feel strong, empowered, what brings in laughter and joy and happiness into the everyday moment. We have the Five of Wands, so it's getting together with people. Now, you could actually be put into a leadership role because this is the overriding energy here. Or you take the leadership role, you take control of the situation so that everybody gets along, everybody has happiness, everybody has joys, everybody has the learning experience, everybody takes back the knowledge, takes home the knowledge, the wisdom of the day, of the event. But you're the strength. You're the guiding force. I mean, that's with the Chariot as well. So it's your focus. You have the Knight of Cups with the Seven of Wands. You might just find yourself making a declaration of, and it has to do with passions, or it has to do with love in your life, or the love that you want to come into your life. But you're making this declaration, I think, to these people, the people closest to you, about how to bring in happiness, how to bring in joy. It's all about bringing in joy, happiness, walking with the right circles, being responsible, or being in charge isn't the right words. Being responsible for the happiness and the joy that's in your life, to taking ownership of it, to not rely on other people to make the joy and the happiness and the good times, for you to go out and explore the world the way you want to explore it and bring in happiness and the way you want happiness to be brought in, to raise your vibration in some way. Now that always trickles into every area of life, right? I mean, when we are in a relationship, a new relationship, the whole world seems brighter, right? All of a sudden, there's no problems, and there's no problem with the traffics, and yeah, everything is it's just flowing. It's just wonderful. And that's just one example of, you get that new job and it just sparks a new energy in you and you feel alive and you're filled with passion and you can use your abilities and your talents. So it's driving you into where you find the most contentment, where you find the most happiness, where you find the most joy, and how are you going to do that? Because you do hold the reins. It's not somebody else doing it for you here. It's you making that decision that I'm going to have this in my life because this is going to bring me joy, this is going to bring me happiness, and it's going to be sustainable and it's going to be long term. And it's something I've always wanted to do. It's a passion, it's a dream of mine. It's a goal I've always had. I've always been attracted to that since I was a child. It's those kinds of things that it's going to call to you to say, hey, your happiness is important. Your laughter is needed in this world. Your joy. So it's time to raise your energy and do whatever it is that needs to take place in your life in order for that energy to come alive in you, that vitality to come alive in you. For work and career, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Here's confidence. Here's your mind on fire of what you can do, being creative, tapping into your creativity, growing your dreams. And you sit here with a confidence. You sit here with a knowing that you can do this, that, the sun is carved into your chair. You are the light. You are the energy. You are the inspiration. There's an angel sitting next to you. So Spirit is close by, guarding you, helping you, leading you in the way that you need to go, that you want to go. And the sky is on fire here. The sky is so electric in this card, so it's your thoughts. It's your creative thoughts. It's coming up with those new ideas, those flashes of genius. So it's in work and career, finances. So this is where you're going to have that aha moment. This is where you're going to understand, you could do this or create that or become What's your goal? What's your dream? What's your desire? Don't limit yourself here, not with this card. Realize your own worth. Realize that you already have the tools in your toolbox. Realize that your self-confidence in yourself, your belief in yourself is going to make it a reality. For love and relationships, we have the Page of Swords. This is really honoring the inner you in relationships. What makes you happy? It's all about what makes you happy this week in the cards. And I just don't mean a fleeting moment of laughter and a good half-hour comedy or 15 minutes if you take out the commercials. I mean every day. What's going to make you jump out of bed and say, yes, let's get started. Let's get working on this. Let's move forward. It can be a knee-jerk energy. It could be being a little bit more spontaneous within the relationship or approaching a relationship. But it's also about honoring you, the inner child. For our spirituality, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is taking the knowledge of what you have learned so far in your life and taking it to the next level in your spirituality. In what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and what you believe in and what you don't believe in. Because every single person, I think that somebody's spirituality is as individual as your fingerprint. That no two can ever be exactly alike. There's going to be, we feel more about this one thing, we feel less about this one thing. We disbelieve that, we really buy into this. And how we practice it. And so you are on a new path when it comes to your spirituality. When it comes to your awakening to certain areas of your life and how spirituality can enhance your path through those little hints and clues, through your intuition, through your higher wisdom, through your angels, your spirit guides, through God, Source, your spirit guides, the universe. And it does take a courage to put your faith and belief into something like that. So it's going to be a new experience for you. A new awakening. And, you could even have experienced some kind of real pain or letdown through a spiritual situation that happened once in your life. Because as I laid it down, her wand that she holds there is so gnarled at the bottom that maybe it is a healing, maybe it is a closure, and stepping into spirituality with a new train of thought. For health and well-being, we have, the Tower. Okay, time to tear it down and build it back up from the bottom up. What works, what doesn't work? What seems like a chore and what seems like an adventure? And I can say that to a Capricorn without having to worry that you're going to do something wild and crazy. Because you're grounded already. But really, what is working in your life? What is really, and that's stress as well. That's chaos in your life. That's removing the chaos. That's removing the stress. That's bringing in a peace of mind. That's bringing in a solid foundation for which you can grow on, that you can build on. So what is missing that really needs to be in the foundation, and what is there that's salvageable, and what doesn't work for you? And really paying attention to your routine, your daily routines, and where you are going to rebuild to really have the vitality moving into tomorrow. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.